this did not find you by accident. Something in your reality is already shifting, and your life is about to respond. Take a deep breath, and for a moment, allow yourself to believe that this message found you for a reason. Not randomly, not accidentally, but because something in your life is ready to be heard differently now. Something inside you is shifting. Something in your reality is beginning to move. Something that once felt far away is starting to come closer. And even if your mind does not fully understand it yet, your energy can feel it. You are standing at the beginning of a change, a real change, a quiet change, a change that begins inside you before the outside world knows how to show it. Take another deep breath and let yourself slow down enough to notice what is happening within you. You are not the same person you were before. Your thoughts are changing. Your desires are changing. Your standards are changing. The way you see your own life is changing. And because of that, your reality cannot continue responding to the old version of you forever. Something new is forming around you now. A new direction, a new opening, a new version of life that matches who you are becoming. You may not see every detail yet. You may not know exactly how everything will unfold. But you can feel that something is different. There are moments when your soul knows before your mind has proof. There are moments when your energy understands before your life gives evidence. And this is one of those moments. You are being invited to trust the shift before it fully appears. You are being invited to stop reducing your future to what your current eyes can see, because your current reality is not the limit of what is possible for you. It is only the place you are shifting from. You are allowed to believe that life can change quickly. You are allowed to believe that something beautiful can arrive unexpectedly. You are allowed to believe that your path can open in ways your mind has not planned yet. You are allowed to believe that what is meant for you can find you through doors you did not know existed. Take a slow breath and allow these words to settle inside of you. Your reality is beginning to change. Your energy is aligning with something greater. The universe is guiding you into a new chapter. Your life is opening in ways you cannot fully see yet. What belongs to you is moving closer now. You are safe to trust this shift. You are safe to receive what is coming. You are safe to become the version of yourself who can hold more. Because that is what this moment is really about. Not only receiving something new, but becoming someone who can receive it differently. Someone calmer, someone clearer, someone more grounded in their own worth. Someone who no longer questions every good thing before it arrives. Someone who no longer pushes away what they secretly asked for. Someone who no longer identifies with struggle as the only path forward. That version of you is rising now. And life is beginning to respond to that version. You may notice that certain things begin feeling less aligned. Old patterns may feel heavier. Old conversations may feel smaller. Old fears may feel less convincing. old attachments may begin losing their hold on you, that is not a bad sign. That is the sign of your reality making space. Because when your energy changes, your life begins to reorganize around it. Some things leave because they cannot hold the next version of you. Some doors close because they were connected to the old identity. Some delays happen because the timing is being adjusted around your growth. Nothing about this season is meaningless. Even the quiet moments are part of the shift. Even the waiting has been shaping you. Even the uncertainty has been teaching you to trust yourself more deeply. You are not being held back. You are being prepared to enter a reality that requires a different level of self-trust. And you are building that trust now. Breath by breath, choice by choice, thought by thought. You are learning to stop asking fear for permission. You are learning to stop treating your past as proof of your future. You are learning to stop shrinking your desires just because they feel bigger than the life you have known before. Your desires are not too much. Your future is not too much. Your expansion is not too much. The version of life that is calling you is not too much for you. It is connected to the person you are becoming now. And the more you accept that, the more your energy opens. The more your energy opens, the more your reality begins to move. You do not need to force every detail today. You do not need to know every answer today. You do not need to prove your transformation to anyone today. You only need to stay connected to the truth that something is changing. Something is opening. Something is aligning. And your life is beginning to respond. Take another deep breath. You are entering a reality where things can come together faster than before, where the right people can recognize your energy, where the right opportunities can appear naturally, where the right doors can open without you destroying your peace to reach them, where money can move toward you with more ease, where clarity can return to your mind, where confidence can become part of your identity, where your life can finally begin to feel like it belongs to you. You are allowed to receive that kind of reality. You are allowed to stop fighting the idea that life can become better. You are allowed to stop waiting for disappointment before anything good even happens. You are allowed to let yourself be surprised by how beautifully things can unfold. Because the shift that is beginning now is not here to take you backward. It is here to move you forward. Forward into alignment. Forward into peace. Forward into wealth. Forward into clarity. Forward into the version of yourself who knows what they came here to create. You are not here to repeat the same story forever. You are not here to keep circling the same fears. You are not here to spend your life wondering if more is possible. You are here to experience the moment when more begins becoming real. And that moment begins inside you first. Inside the way you see yourself, inside the way you speak to your future, inside the way you allow yourself to believe before every detail is visible. That belief is not weakness. That belief is a doorway. It changes how you move. It changes what you notice. It changes what you accept. It changes what you become available for. And right now, you are becoming available for a different reality. A reality where your energy is respected. A reality where your effort creates movement. A reality where your desires are not ignored. A reality where your life begins opening instead of closing. A reality where what is meant for you no longer feels unreachable. Let that become real in your mind. What is meant for you is not unreachable. What is meant for you is moving closer. What is meant for you can find you. What is meant for you can arrive in the right way. What is meant for you can become part of your reality, and you are allowed to be ready for it. You are allowed to stop doubting your readiness. You are allowed to stop telling yourself you need to become perfect before life can bless you. You are allowed to receive while you are still growing. You are allowed to be supported while you are still healing. You are allowed to step into a new reality while you are still learning how to trust it. You do not need to be complete to begin. You only need to be willing. Willing to open. Willing to release the old story. Willing to stop identifying with what hurt you. Willing to let your life become different from what it has been. And you are willing now. That is why this found you. Because something in you is ready. Ready to see differently. Ready to choose differently. Ready to receive differently. Ready to believe that the next version of your life can be better than the last one. So breathe and let this truth settle into you. This found you because your reality is about to change. The old energy is losing its hold on you. The new path is beginning to open. The right things are beginning to move. And your life is preparing to show you what your inner shift has already started. Do not shrink back now. Do not return to the old fear now. Do not talk yourself out of what your soul already knows. Something is changing for you. Something is opening for you. Something is moving in your favor now. And from this moment forward, allow yourself to walk like someone who knows the shift has already begun. If you're ready to stay aligned with this energy, I created a 31-day manifestation journal for you. The link is in the description. Thank you for being here.